Hello, friends. It's July 28th, and on tonight's podcast, I'll be going over the latest QAnon posts. I'll be going back over the past 2 days' worth of information that he's given to us. Also, we'll be going over some memes and a lot more on tonight's True Reporting. Hey friends, how's it going? I'm back, as you can see. I had a long weekend, so I did other things. But we have a lot of Q posts. I'm going to start with 1711, which is from July 26, 2 days ago. We have a lot to go over, so let's go ahead and hop into it. This is True Reporting. So we see here, what was the point of filing impeachment, Art, if Ryan was going to reject, known beforehand, optics? Think logically. Could Sessions publicly challenge Rod Rosenstein without creating a dilemma? What events would immediately transpire if Sessions challenged Rod Rosenstein? Would it immediately demonstrate that Sessions must be aware of key Mueller facts, or failure of duty that he cannot possibly know if recused? Facts. A case he is supposed to be recused from. Think logically. One challenge to Rod Rosenstein would immediately trigger attacks to remove Sessions given his clear involvement in receiving information, a case he is fully recused from. Who does Huber directly report to? Sessions. Is it normal Rod Rosenstein is sidestepped? Huber. Why is this important? Why did Sessions recuse? Is the left attacking Sessions? What advantages exist based on this setup? So is he saying, we're all questioning Sessions. Do we trust Sessions? Because Q has always said trust Sessions. So is the left attacking Sessions? Are they? If so, then obviously he's on our side. But then again, I'm just going to go with what Q says, but what I'm going to say is that there are a lot of optics involved. So let's just hope that Sessions really is a white hat, or has, gone from being a black hat to a white hat. Maybe his strings were cut. What advantages, in plural, exist based on this setup? POTUS publicly expresses his anger, his recusal. Do you believe POTUS would allow a complete takeover of his DOJ if nothing was being done behind the scenes to hold people accountable? Absolutely not. When POTUS states the swamp is being drained, do you believe it? When POTUS states it's happening, do you believe it? Absolutely. We've seen the indictments that are waiting to come out. 4,500, ballpark, give or take. We know that the CEOs are stepping down. He is definitely cleaning the swamp. He's draining it, man. Do you believe POTUS would allow Sessions and Rod Rosenstein in the kill box to run his DOJ if something wasn't going to be done to his liking? Logical thinking. Clickbait derails logical thought. Think for yourself. Trust yourself. Mueller investigating POTUS tweets for obstruction. You have a front row seat. Enjoy the show. So, clickbait derails logical thought. Right. Our attention spans are so short that we don't even hardly read articles anymore, especially normies. All they read is that the title, right? And then they follow into the clickbait. They fall into it. They don't read. They don't research. All they see is in bold lettering what is going on, and then there's a picture. They never go any further than that. So that's part of the MSM, the weaponized mainstream media that is brainwashing and basically putting those who follow that asleep. Think for yourself. Trust yourself. Exactly. Use intuition. Use logical thinking. Like he said, you have a front row seat. Mueller investigating POTUS tweets for obstruction. Is Mueller a white hat or a black hat? I am staggering on the fence about this. Q has never really come out and said anything to trust Bob Mueller, but I don't know. I don't know where I stand with Mueller at this point. So let's go up to this right here. So apparently this was photoshopped. And it says, stand the F down. And this is Sarah Silverman, obviously. I've gone over that on my last podcast. So right here, Q replies to this and says, put to death, therefore, whatever belongs to your earthly nature, sexual immorality, impurity, lust, evil desires, and greed, which is idolatry. 6, because of these, the wrath of God is coming. Colossians 3:5. Your evil has no place in this world. Q. I hope I said that word right there correctly. So we see here, and an anon says 7:13, proven shop, photoshopped. The author of the post, ... The face is never the author. Direct communications come in many different forms. Q. So strangely enough, the author of this post, the face is never the author. So they're basically putting this out behind someone. Probably one of her handlers is out there, maybe just using her, obviously. But there's a lot of stuff out there about her right now, about Sarah Silverman. I've seen videos of it, her acting strange, her basically defying Jesus and God, and talking about pedophilia a lot, even in her show that she had on Comedy Central. 17:14. I suspected this from the beginning. Shops don't mean the post itself isn't real. How do you hide a message in clear sight? Q. How do you hide a message in clear sight? Q. You'd be amazed how much is shared on Poll data exchange. So Guardian Project. Let's check this out. Yeah, that whole, a lot of people don't really understand, like, hide messages. What is PixelKnot? A PixelKnot is an Android application that allows users to hide short text-based messages and photographs and share them across trusted channels. Have a secret that you want to share? Why not hide it in the picture? With PixelKnot, only your friends with secret passwords can unlock the special message. Everyone else sees a pretty picture. It is a fun and easy way to share hidden messages without anyone knowing. Take those pixels, twist them in a knot, and see for yourself. Whoa. So I know a lot of people who go through this with these coded pictures coming out. If you again look into Cicada 3301, I believe that's the number, they do this. They do these puzzles, and I'm seeing this is more than once, a couple times that I've seen this play along with a lot of puzzles and research, and just these the way that Q talks to us, like it makes you have to research. It's very smart, it's very intricate, but you'd be amazed how much is shared on Poll. Absolutely. So we just think that there are anons on Poll. There's a lot of people who just troll. That's what Poll used to be. But now I think the entirety of it was obviously, POTUS and, the Q team have been following this. I'm sure they've been posting on it before. I've proven that before on past podcasts. But, they went to 4chan and 8chan because of the other people that are on Poll. It's not just trolls and, deviant people. There's intel on there. There's intelligence there too. And this is the route they chose to take because there's a lot of smart people on there too, a lot of autists who I don't even think these people sleep, to be honest. And that's who they went for, the people that would get the job done. So right here, 1716. Thank you, Jeff. So we'll see what this is. Thank you, Jeff Sessions. Thank you, Jeff Sessions. A capable U.S. attorney is far better choice than a second special counsel. What does Jeff Sessions have to do to get a nice tweet from his boss? On Thursday, the Attorney General released a letter informing Congress that he'd asked Utah-based U.S. Attorney John Huber to investigate lawmakers' complaints about the Justice Department and the FBI. Turns out Mr. Huber has been working on this investigation in concert with the Justice Department's Inspector General since November. So POTUS is, thanking Sessions, and that's what I'm, Q's always said, trust Sessions. He's getting praise from POTUS, which is a good thing, right? Then right here we see Meadows swaps Rosenstein impeachment for efforts for contempt after. Do you understand what is happening? Think optics. So we'll click on this, 1717. Check out what's going on. Don't be one of these. Come on. Representative Mark Meadows says he is tabling his efforts to impeach Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein after having several meetings with Republican leadership, stating that he would instead pursue contempt if the Justice Department DOJ does not turn over documents.
It is appropriate that we conduct oversight of the executive branch and that we get full compliance with the executive branch on what our...
Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. This garbage. Sorry about that. What a bad website. I'm not going there. That just makes me mad. Sorry. So we see here 1718. So yeah, he's talking about optics. So I guess they said that they were going to go after the DOJ if they don't come forward. I guess that's what he was saying, thing optics. So it's not. It's just, you know, that's not the case. To be, you know, is what Q is telling us. 1718, 100% regulated. Some platforms will collapse under the own weight of illegal activities. This is from March 9th. Track inside sales, divestitures. They know. Watch the sell-off liquidity events. Facebook investors want to strip Zuckerberg of chairman title barons. Shareholders want to oust Zuckerberg as Facebook chairman fortune. Facebook shareholders try to fire Mark Zuckerberg as chairman. Daily Mail. DC moves slow. Q. So you all saw that he lost about, what was it, like $100 billion in like an hour. The stocks just plummeted. Are they doing this? Are they controlling? We do have control of the White Hats have control of this, you know, of the stock market now. We've already been shown that. So what's going on there? 1719. Twitter near 20% slide. Facebook near 20% slide. All because of missed earnings. What does the street know? Insiders dumping. DC moves slow. At Jack MZ, your hands are dirty. MZ. I'm not sure who that is. Your hands are dirty. Yeah, when does a bird sing? Then we see these pictures. You remember these from, where was this? This is from not long ago, right? 1720. We find out who it is. When does a bird sing? Oh, Lisa Page, keep your promise. This is not a game. Wow. When does a bird sing? So that's who it was. Keep your promise. This is not a game. Public awareness forces hand. So basically the public awareness is going to forced her already to run her mouth, to, you know, to narc on these people, right? 1723, public awareness forces hand. Peter Strzok round 2. Lead investigator HRC Russia Q. So now they're focusing on lead investigator HRC Russia. Unbelievable. Warning UK. London possible car attack. 24 strike package. B7 warning UK. Imminent chatter. Q Delta. Warning to UK. Decipher last. Redacted FISA. Q. 1725, we see the same thing. Warning to the UK, decipher last, redacted FISA Q. And then we see QAnon. The storm. So, this is crazy. 1726. Check this out. P.S. Peter Strzok text taking out of context. Peter Strzok, while emotional over the election, I conduct myself with the utmost integrity without bias while undertaking any such investigation, especially a high-profile case against the President of the United States. Peter Strzok, in hindsight, it was a bad idea to openly discuss my feelings, but in no way did those feelings impact my ability to conduct a fair and proper investigation. We followed where the facts took us. Peter Strzok, I decline to answer that question on advice from counsel. When you state where facts led us, the facts, what facts are you referring to? To date, there has been zero evidence of any such collusion connection between the Trump campaign and Russia. In fact, the only facts discovered thus far have been between the Clinton campaign and Russia and other foreign groups. Peter Strzok. On advice of counsel, I decline to answer that question. Ugh. Peter Strzok. Because of the ongoing investigations, such answers may violate the security of such investigations. Peter Strzok. Or Mr. Strzok, I believe nobody here is buying what you are selling. I believe there is a serious effort on part of the people more senior than you to remove Mr. Trump from office out of fear of what this administration may uncover. I believe you are being dishonest in your answers and frankly shocked you agreed to come here today. I believe everyone on this panel, minus those from the other side of the aisle, knew exactly what your answers would be, and if you think we're going to sit here and accept these answers, you would be foolish. We are also following the facts, and once we uncover more, which we will act accordingly. I'm glad you retained counsel. You'll need one, and hopefully they are very good. Q. So this is from the 27th, 1727 post. Gina Haspel, the CIA London station, is the main center of the U.S. Central Intelligence Agency in the UK. Station Chief COS, unnamed woman, 2009, circa 2009. Those ordered to testify include the former CIA chief, Porter J. Gross. Another is a woman who is not publicly named, who heads the agency of London Station. She previously worked as the chief of staff for the head of the CIA's clandestine branch. Jose Rodriguez, who is the focus of the investigation. The Guardian. Guantanamo interrogation. Al-Qaeda Guantanamo investigation. Please don't have pop-ups or I'm not going to do it. The top CIA officials appear before you over the destruction of Al-Qaeda tapes. Senior Central Intelligence Agency officials, including the London Station chief, have been brought before a grand jury in Virginia investigating the potentially illegal destruction of 92 videotapes recording the torture and interrogation of Al-Qaeda detainees. A special prosecutor, John Durham, has called the CIA officials as part of an 18-month-long criminal probe into the destruction of evidence of the agency's interrogators using waterboarding and other forms of torture against Abu Zubaydah and Abd al-Rahim al-Nashiri, who were described by Americans as high-value detainees now held at Guantanamo Bay. Those orders to testify, including the former CIA chief Peter J. Gross. Another is a woman who is not publicly named, who heads the agency's London station. She previously worked as the chief of staff for the head of the CIA's clandestine branch, Jose Rodriguez, who is the focus of the investigation. So, draining of the swamp, draining of the CIA in the UK, looks like we are seeing. 1728, unauthorized missile fire. Unauthorized emergency incoming missile threat activated Hawaii. POTUS Air Force One. POTUS rerouted. Coincidence? No MSM investigation. Biggest threat to the American people. Q. Right. MSM needs to be just taken down. We all know this. Unauthorized emergency incoming missile threat activated Hawaii. June 10th. We all remember that. Where did the missile go? Did it blow up in the sky? F-16s intercepted it. Q. 1729, 1730. An F-16 can shoot a missile out of the air. Specialized weapons package. Classified 5. Q. You'd be amazed at what we have. I mean, I don't even... way beyond this that obviously he'll probably never tell us anytime soon, rather. 1731. Who is authorized to launch a missile? Q said unauthorized. So, given the COC process to launch, what does this tell you? Classified removal Washington. Wash minutes after Q. I'm not sure what that means. I wish I did. If you know what this means, if you've seen someone cover this, please fill us in. Given COC process to launch, what does this tell you? Specific reason for the reminder. Everything stated has a purpose. This is referring to as 1731. 1733. This is from May 10th. Facebook is listening to you 24/7, 365 days a week. Literally, the F9 algorithm. Are they recording safe housing, metadata collection, Building 8, DARPA, China, Q? Who recently pulled out of Facebook? Artificial support? What events recently occurred in China? Read Facebook. New York Times Business, Facebook, China. Why did China suddenly reverse course? The more you know. Let's check it. China said to quickly withdraw approval for new Facebook venture. So they're pulling out. I have more on that in the memes if we can get to that. So why do you think they pulled out, huh? Did somebody get to China? Does China know better now? A message that nobody but who understands. This is amazing, by the way. Trump ducks media, cites bad weather despite clear skies as he leaves for Iowa. POTUS ducks reporters because we are in the storm. Absolutely more verification, more Q proofs, in my opinion. 1735, there's nothing more precious than our children. Evil has no boundaries. The choice to know will ultimately be yours. These people are sick. The choice to know will ultimately be yours. So basically, they're going to put this stuff on the internet. I don't think it's going to be broadcasted on mainstream media, obviously. I think it's just going to be put out there on the computer, on sites that we know are secure, that are safe, that are not propaganda. That will be our decision, our choice to see who is who and what is actually going on. So, yeah, right here, just Slayer, the band Slayer, the heavy metal band. Slayer, Evil Has No Boundaries. We can look at the lyrics. I believe I looked at it earlier. It was like from 1983. And we just see what it is. Blasting our way through the boundaries of hell. No one can stop us tonight. We take on the world with hatred inside. Mayhem, the reason we fight. Surviving the slaughters and killing we've lost. Then we return from the dead. Attacking once more with vengeance. Or once more now with twice as much strength. We conquer, then move on ahead. Yeah, so evil my words defy, evil has no disguise, evil will take your soul, evil my wrath unfolds. Satan, our master in evil mayhem, guides us with every first step. Our axes are growing with power and fury. Soon there will be nothingness left. Midnight has come and the leathers strapped on. Evil is our command. So did they highlight this part? Here we go. Power and Fury suggests that the song might be a reference to BDSM rather than biblical mythology. Whoa! Yeah, so just more like Pedogate, stuff going on, right? Everyone who's made it, I would say the vast majority of the people that we see that are famous, they're all in it. They're all doing it. To those who are courageous enough to speak out, we stand with you. You are not alone in this fight. God bless. Let's see what this says. And it won't pull up. Oh well. Let's go up. Whoa, here we go. Now things start to get spicy, right? So, 1736. What are the odds? Q. So I've heard so many speculations on this picture. This picture right here. So right here is Don Jr. Right here, I've heard that this is Mueller. There's no way. This is Secret Service right here. But who is this gentleman right here? A lot of people are saying that this is, in fact, Seth Rich. I do not know. But pictures taken everywhere, right? Yeah. Politico Facebook. Yeah, so I'll give you one more opportunity to look right here. This gentleman. I've heard that Don Jr. flies coach. I've heard he does that. Just because he has friends who are, blue collar, and he has friends who are rich, but he doesn't want to make the ones who are blue collar, just normal dudes, feel like lesser than. So he'll fly with them just to make them feel comfortable. Seems like a pretty cool dude to me. 1737, device test. We see a lot of these. Then we go here, 1741. No white supremacy, no pedo bashing, no Mike Cernovic. Welcome to the No Borders Pro-Pedo Destroy ICE Socialist Movement, Antifa, arm of the Democratic Party, dark to light. So, yeah. 1742. SEC will investigate Facebook sell-off. Insider trading suspected. Peter Strzok's wife is lead SEC investigator. Got to get her out of there. Follow the family. The text between, oh my God, Peter Strzok and MH. Think past settlements. They have infiltrated every senior critical position. The circle Q. Who is MH? Melissa Hodgman named Associate Director in SEC Informant Division. Melissa Hodgman, okay. Follow the family. Think text between Peter Strzok and Melissa. Can't think of her last name, even though I just read it. Think past settlements. They have infiltrated every senior critical position. The circle. So if Peter Strzok is cheating on his wife, obviously with Lisa Page, maybe perhaps this woman, and Peter Strzok's wife is the SEC investigator, is she going to get retaliation on him through this way? 1743 Q. Will this be the month the world discovers the truth and what we know is conspiracy no more? Was the truth revealed? FISA dossier. Important marker. Think connections D5 Q. Yeah, this was supposed to be the month, right? We still have a couple more days. Q, post right here. Have you been watching the news since Friday? Who is Peter Strzok? Who was he compromised? How was he paid? Who is Melissa Hodgman? Company, title, date of promotion, focus on the date. What events? Peter recently occurred that you now know. Think HRC emails, Wiener laptop, etc. Dates, date of promotion of wife. How do they stack the deck? How do they want inside the who do they want inside the government? What are puppets? How do you control a puppet? Number 2 in the FBI, wife connection. What is a pattern? Follow the wives. Keep watching the news this week. Future proves past. Reread crumbs small. How many D's and R's will seek re-election? Why? What was passed in the Senate? Why? Who is their new handler? Do as told. Why is this relevant? Do you not understand the government is being gutted publicly? Bottom, middle, top. Hussein, Iran connection bombs away. Merry Christmas. So we see this. I mean, this is from obviously December. And I think that this plan, this whole everything, the Q post, the Q board, everything, I think that everything that's leading up is so precise that I think it's already been done. I think this is over with and the cabal doesn't know it yet. I think this plan is so perfect that it's panning out without any hiccups. That's just my take on it, but I don't know, man. I think this is a wrap already, and I think right now it's just enjoy the show, right? 1745. No, the truth was not revealed yet. FISA didn't have much impact, to be honest, or there is still something missing to it, which reveals the whole truth. FISA equals start. FISA equals immediate confirmation of illegal acts. FISA, immediate confirmation, start of Obama spy campaign to rig an election was based on false info. FISA equals implicates HRC and Democratic Party as feeders of false info with the intent of securing MSM plus blast insurance. FISA equals it implicates senior members of the UK, M15 or M156 and SIS, US Intel, White House, Five Eyes, Republican Party, Congress, Senate of known corruption in effort to retain power and rig election plus safeguard events by political kill to act while in power given mainstream media fake push of Russian narrative. FISA equals ties to the MSM heads, TV, behind, and corporate, to Democratic Party, other foreign heads of the state in co-op strategy. FISA brings down the House. FOIA does not include FISA. Declassification by POTUS key parts that factually demonstrate the dirty, fake dossier was used as primary source to secure highest level of intel spying on primary Republican opponent, plus post-election intel assets for Dom spying on the President of the United States for the office of the presidency of the United States of America, logical thinking, public awareness, FISA spying, foundation built, Huber. No spelling errors intended, mobile, unknown if above, Q. No matter what happens, this is in regards to the last post. No matter what happens, the media will not push the truth. Absolutely. MSM implicated in highest level treason event in U.S. modern day history. Get rid of it all, right? Even Fox News, everybody. Witnessing highest level treason event unfold on U.S. worldwide modern day history. Have you ever witnessed so many Congress Senate seats vacant in a short period of time? No. Have you ever witnessed so many CEO BOD vacate event in a short period of time? No. Have you ever witnessed the DOJ FBI, what is known, fired, released, vacate events in such a short period of time? No. Have you ever witnessed the vacating party, all positions, challenge, fight, push for the removal of the entering, duly elected POTUS? Have you ever witnessed a former U.S. president travel the world ahead behind the current, attempting to undo, threaten, hide, cover up previous, current illegal corruption, evil events? Nope. Have you ever witnessed 40 to 50,000 sealed indictments? Not all federal criminal. Have you ever witnessed so many pedo child exploitives people go down? No, I haven't. Have you ever witnessed a similar like group rise up, mimics Nazi Germany with similar like logo, push, etc.? No. Have you ever witnessed a DEFCON scare? No. Have you ever witnessed unauthorized missile fired, photo evidence yet dismissed? No. Have you ever witnessed, this is incredible. Have you ever witnessed political foundation wreck hundreds of millions of dollars, recruit hundreds of millions of dollars from specific terrorist-sponsored organizations, etc., only to immediately cease once out of power, all during the same period of time? Nothing is happening, not fast enough? Do you not understand and comply with what we are currently dealing with? People are dying. We are under the threat of kill every second of the day. Those who are, I'm getting chills, those who you trust the most are the most evil. This is not a game. Humanity is at stake. No spelling errors intended. Mobile unknown if above, Q. This might be one of the greatest posts I've ever read in my entire, oh my God, it's kind of got me a little emotional right there. I don't know. That was crazy. It's very powerful, man. We're living in I don't know. There's a lot of people taking good care of us, and it's pretty cool. 1747. Let's check it. All for a baseless conspiracy. Enjoy the show. Sample 2. And we see all more of these. More Huffington Post, NBC, Right Wing Watch, NBC News, Media Matters, The Daily Beast, all calling this QAnon is a conspiracy. It's just crazy theory of Trump era explained. Something big is about to drop, no doubt, in my mind. That is the last post that we have come to. 1747. Hey guys, I just realized that the wrong webcam was recording, and it was from the laptop and not from my external webcam that I always use, which is better quality and is actually squared up with me, so I apologize for that. I'm really sorry. But if you enjoyed that video, please subscribe and please give me a thumbs up. If you aren't a subscriber to my Patreon, please do so. All donations go to merch, which I will pay for the shipping for all my Patreon account members. Also, if you would please follow me on Twitter at True Reporting, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm sorry this was a little jumbled and a little messy, but I've just been busy, just hanging out with my family, and I swear when I take about 4 days off from this, the next one back is always a little messy. But I apologize for that. I'll do one tomorrow for you guys so we can get into those memes that I didn't get into today. But I hope you yourselves are enjoying your weekend, and please take care of each other and love one another and be kind to one another. And we'll check back with you tomorrow. How about that? We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.